I've got about 2 weeks left of rehab, I mean. I was expecting to go back to my parents' house, but I could have left here, but I asked if I could stay for 2 more weeks, and my insurance approved, and so here I am. It's chill here, I have my own little desk and my own little things and my own little place in this world, and so I just thought I'd stay another 2 weeks. But my life is on pause mode. I would like to get back to normalcy. Although I suppose this is the new normal for myself. But I'd like to stream or something. But I can't really do that at rehab very easily. Maybe I could, I don't know. I'd like to do that, see how it goes. But, yeah, I was hoping I could go back to my parents, but then they texted me today and they said, we're looking at Christian single men's homes for people who need to get back up on their feet. And we found some with free bedding available for Christian single men who need to get back up on their feet. And so we're talking to the rehab manager and seeing if they can find a place for you at these Christian single men's homes instead of our home, which is probably where I'd rather go. I know parents are retarded and they nag you to death about finding work and all this other bullshit, finding a girlfriend and all this other gay stuff, but a home is a home, and a childhood home is a childhood home, and you can't, and a mother's a mother, and these things you can't refute them, you can't argue with them, they are there till the end of time. So it seems fitting that I would go back to my home, the Neet palace, the kingdom come, thy will be done on heaven, in heaven as it on earth as it is in heaven. How much longer am I going to be strung along from rehab to rehab without going back home? I know people have said that this is proof that your parents are never going to let you come back home, and you're just going to continue to be strung along from place to place, like the last 5.5 months have been. And you need to get over it and get used to it. Your parents have betrayed you like traitors and scum, and they have cast you out and cast you into the lion's den to be eaten by the lions without a weapon to protect yourself. And I do still feel a bit cursed because I don't really see this happening to other Neets or people. I don't see their parents sending them off to rehabs too much. Although in a rehab, I think I have seen maybe one other boy whose parents has cast him off to rehabs, or at least one rehab. And it was a terrible, terrible rehab at that. One of the worst I've been to because they take away your phone for a month. It's absolutely boring. You just watch TV for a month. It's absolutely disgusting that parents would send their children these places instead of letting them stay at their homes. When nothing gets done at these places, therapy is useless on Neets, absolutely pointless and dumb and silly on these types of people, and pointless and unethical and unnecessary. Sticking Neets with drug addicts, meth addicts, drunks, expecting them to change their life for the better, turn their life around with these buffoons who waste their lives on drugs and women and all these other retarded stuff that normies seem to get addicted to so easily. It's pathetic. And sticking Neets in with these people, expecting a big change, their son to come back home all fixed. It's quite silly. So after 5.5 months, I assumed I would be going back home. I still think that I can go back home eventually. I feel like it's only a matter of time. Just a matter of time. Unfortunately, my parents aren't wising up to the fact that all of this is silly nonsense. They can't seem to think with their brain, only with their hive mind. Their hive mind. They can only think with their tiny little beehive mind. But they can't think with a real brain, which is why they got vaccinated as well. It's because they don't think with their brain, and they have chosen to put poison inside their body, and it's quite unfortunate. Quite unfortunate. Anyone who does that, I hope that they don't die or get lasting effects, which, who knows? It's too early to say, since it is experimental gene therapy that no one in their right mind should get done under any circumstances. And, but yeah, so the situation here is I'd like to go home. I haven't been able to go home. Miss aspects of home. Miss aspects of my older life. Although life is life, right? Life is shitty no matter where you go, what you do, but still, there are some aspects of it that you can miss, and sometimes it's just like that old saying, nothing good ever lasts, and that you shouldn't off yourself because what comes after this can be even worse than this. It's my anti-dying advice for those of you with ropes in your hands and whatnot, pill bottles. What's worse, what comes after this could be very well be worse than what is going on right now. We never know. No one knows what's beyond this life. Let me show you. Let me take you there. So, half the year's already gone. Been in rehab the whole year. Not half the year, just 4 months. Wait, almost April, January, February, March, April. Is it May or April? It's May, I think. Yeah, it's like half. 5 months, I don't know. And my whole year has been in rehab so far. It's kind of nuts when you think about it. It's because it's like I've been in this retarded place for the whole year. It feels like my whole life has been in this toilet, in this gutter, for the whole year. I don't understand it. I don't get it. And people don't get me. That's fine. I know I'm misunderstood. I think everyone's misunderstood. No one will truly understand you except you, or maybe not even yourself. Maybe no one will. It depends on how complex you are in your little brain, how complicated you make things out to be, how suspicious and mysterious you like things to be about yourself. It adds to the silliness and the fun. And I like things to be very silly and very fun and mysterious. There's too many people who are serious about this planet, about this life. It's pathetic and it's hilarious. People are so obsessed with how they live their lives, and there's these rules that they have, these laws they have to follow, these things that they have to do for their parents, these things that govern their little lives with so much serious intent. And it's so pathetic. We could get struck by lightning right now. We could get hit by a car right now. Everything you've ever done or known or said, every word you've ever learned will be forgotten and destroyed in the blink of an eye. And that's why being serious is completely pointless. When you witness your parents dying slowly, you learn things that pain and death and suffering is all some kind of bad joke made by a god with a sense of humor. Something about the grand scheme of things being a big comedy, a show, a theatrical event, and all of our lives being these dramatized plays that are put on for these gods of the upper echelons of the ether and other worlds, dimensions, extraterrestrial beings watching for their delight how we spend our insignificant time. And I often forget that everything we do on this planet is indeed a waste of time. Sometimes I'll be doing something stupid, like waiting for food to cook in the microwave, and I'll be saying to myself, this is such a waste of my time. And then I catch myself, and I think, wait, I forgot everything is a waste of time. So therefore I'm not wasting my time, because everything is a waste of time. And so it makes sense that I'm here watching this food cook in the microwave, because it doesn't matter. I could spend 10 years at rehab, it wouldn't matter. Although I'd like to do other things. I feel like my time would have been wasted. And there I go again. But truly, I'd like to do things with my time that I want to do. I don't want to be forced into these jailhouses for years and years of my time, so many times. I want to be free. I want to have a little bit of a sense of freedom, and I want to do things where I feel that I'm a little bit free. Like the animals of the earth are free, the buffalo, before they're subjugated and imprisoned by humans. The free ones, the free roaming horses of Arizona and Utah and North America. I too want to be free and to do things. I realize how little time we have on the world, and I would like I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing with my life. I feel very lost. Wherever I go, I feel lost. But I do know that I am tired of this current situation, and I would like to get out. So now I'm looking for some sort of escape rope. A job, cash assistance, disability, living with a sibling, my parents, anything. Any sort of life raft that will get me out of the bullshit that I have been drowning under. And maybe being a streamer would work out for me. Maybe I would be a funny streamer. Maybe I could do a job like that. Maybe I would be okay at that job. I would have to be very careful because I have a sailor's mouth with all the wrong words you can imagine. I mean, wrong words is, you know what I mean. The words that would piss off little baby normie minds and get me kicked off Twitch, basically. I have to be very careful about what I say, and I surprisingly don't have the best self-control when it comes to words. I'm not sure why. It's just difficult to control my words. But it's quite easy to control other things, I think, in my life. Besides, masturbating. But other things I think I have a little bit of control over. Another year has passed and still no wife. Almost my entire 20s gone without dating a single person. These are the times of our youth we're supposed to be in the throes and the flurries of love, but for those of us who are cursed, and for those who don't understand people's curses, we're at odds. We don't understand each other. There's a divide in humanity, a divide in the human race between the those who haves and the those who have nots. And, you know, having a stupid bitch around, it has its benefits, has its minuses, I'm sure, but I'd like a little taste before I spit it out of my mouth, you know what I mean? I just like a little taste before I spit it out of my mouth. But I can't even get that, and women have been crude to me in the past. I have tried, I have gotten girls' phone numbers, they've always shunned me, even after giving me their number. Absolutely disgusting whores, every single last one of them. Shunning someone. I don't get it. There's nothing wrong with me, there's something wrong with them. And it's pathetic, and so they can rot in hell, I don't care. That's their problem. Just don't make my life hell. Even if you're a stupid bitch, you can do something else with your time. You can sniff nail polish. Every girl loves sniffing nail polish every day, all day. It's disgusting. They get high off the fart fumes that come off the nail polish. It's another world of nonsense that they partake in. And so that's how things are going. I hope things are going well with you guys. I know there are some lucky neets out there who have disability and all those fun privileges, maybe their own room like Cobra in Australia and other neets out there. And yeah, good for you. Good for you. Maybe one day we will be there. Hopefully someday soon, but I wouldn't count on it. I feel like we still have a long journey of hell in front of us before we're able to get somewhere where we want to be, and not somewhere where we have to be or are forced to be. There's still a long journey ahead of where I am today, if I choose to pursue it and make it that far. God bless you and your families. I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. I'll see you guys later. Bye.